Hello and welcome everybody to Rockingham. 2 to go in 1998. Mark Martin, the points leader by 127 over Jeff Gordon. Then we got Rusty Wallace, Dale Jarrett, Jeff Burton, Dale Earnhardt, and myself. We dropped there to 7th in points after our 50th after the season, after there was no speed in the car. Last time out in Phoenix, which was won by Michael Waltrip. He got his second win of the year, which is very nice. Bobby Hamilton rounds out your top 10. Again, no news. I just can't be bothered, really. I just want to get this thing through. Yeah. So, the AC Delco 400 up next. 2 to go in the chase for the Winston Cup Championship. Gordon and Martin, your prime contenders, and I think pretty much Rusty Wallace is out of the contention, and Dale Jarrett completely out. Rusty Wallace the only one with a mathematical shot at the championship at this point. Even though I don't think that's going to happen, as he's 260 points back. Let's go. Firing them for the second to last time here at Rockingham. 7th pole of the year in bot pole qualifying. Alongside Dale Jarrett, Jeremy Mayfield, Mark Martin, Jeff Gordon, Jeff Burton, Kyle Petty, Dale Earnhardt, Bill Elliott, John Andretti. Petty's having some good qualifying efforts lately. Yeah, hopefully this goes better than Phoenix. Even though it must, because we wrecked at Charlotte, finished 41st, won Talladega. We finished 43rd at Phoenix, so we have to win this race, don't we? The math? Does the math? I don't think it does. Anyway, Mark Martin could be crowned champion here if he outscores Jeff Gordon by 60 points. Actually, 58 points. If you want to be... No, actually, 59 points he has to outscore Jeff Gordon off, so he's 168 ahead. So he could crown himself champion today. But looking at both of these guys, the starting positions, I don't think it's going to happen. Pace car down the pit lane. As the green flag comes out, took a long time for it to come out there. Having a good start here. Maybe jumped the restart a little bit, but we didn't get past the pace car. On pit lane, ooh, little slidey here up the racetrack against Dale Jarrett. As he takes the lead away, we're going to try to come back here, lead that first lap. And we will do that here today at Rockingham, trying for our 5th win of the season. Dale tries to go for his 2nd. Had a go at it last week at Phoenix before Michael Waltrip just ran away with it. Mark Martin had a little bit of a run on him at the end of the day, but couldn't really complete the pass. Jeff Gordon tries for his 8th win of the year. Has 7th on the book at the moment, leads the series and wins. We lead the series in poles, by the way. As Dale Jarrett just took the lead away from me. I didn't really register that. And yeah, on we go. Just trying for another good result here. That's all I have to do. Another good run and we'll be fine. Oh, no. Keep it out the wall. Almost. Gonna wait for everyone to go past. We just had a slight bump in with the wall. Go slow down. Go slide down the racetrack. Shit. Self-spun. Fuck. Alright, we're gonna get some new tires and then try to come from the back of the pack. Alright. Alrighty. Ooh. Tires are deader than dead. You can see that here. They are absolutely toast. Yep. I locked it down and don't even have any significant damage. That's good. Okay. 4 fresh tires and then try it again. Just went a little too hard into the corner. Making our way to the number 1 pit stall. 4 fresh Goodyears. Go on and 2 cans of gas. And we'll be out again. Mark Martin seems to have a slow pit stop. He just exited pit lane. So, not how you want to crown yourself a champion. As we're out of pit lane again. And 1 to go. So we're going to go green with 47 to go. So we got 47 laps to make up some ground. And the green flag is back out. We are on the way one more time At Rockingham, 47 to go. From 43rd on the grid. To make up some ground. Almost overcooking it into turn 1 here. Again. Man, you can I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm kinda checked out. I just wanna get this done with. I wouldn't have cared if I just went straight into the wall. I wouldn't have had a single care in the world. I think I said this before. I think after 25, 26 races in a season, I'm just so burnt out on it. I just want to finish it. Yeah, it's in the Steve Park season. After race 26, I had 10 wins. After race 36, I had 16. So we won most of races in that season. Obviously 16 wins in the championship at the end of the day. But here it's different. Obviously more difficult AI. And got all the storylines and all that. But even that doesn't make the season less dreary, I feel like. Because I didn't have any news stories because I just couldn't pull any news out of my ass anymore. And yeah, I'm just kind of checked out right now. To put Derek Cope into the wall. I don't have a care in the world at the moment, you know. I just want to get this done with. We're doing this season for 6 months now. And I think if I'm doing single standalone seasons, I think that the season length doesn't even matter. Especially I think with the chase, you got something fresh to look forward to after race 26, which for me kind of is like the threshold of when it gets just like boring. You have the chase to look forward to, but here it's just who's going to win a championship? It's still back and forth between Gordon and Martin, and either one of them could win it. And yeah, but I'm not directly involved, and so I'm like, I don't really care, to be honest. So I just want to get this done with. Yeah, that's kind of. Did you understand from where I'm coming from right now? It's just I want to get this done with, you know. Made up some ground. We are here on in 37th with 37. Well, not 36. Come to 36 to go. If we continue at that rate, passing the car on average per lap, we'll be leading this race by the end. So, gotta keep on pushing. We're actually now in 36th, behind Jeff Bodine now, and trying to get past Mike Skinner. Michael Walter is running back here as well, the winner from last week at Phoenix. Not as fast as I expected to be, but then again, yeah, I don't really care. We got Jeremy Mayfield just ahead, who we are directly against in points. So that's the thing, that's a good thing. Now 35 to go, up into 35th. Nice. Yeah, well, I guess top 30 or top 25. It's good, I'd say, I don't know. I think we ran 16th or so at Rockingham. We got spun on pit lane, I remember that. Yeah, I think we ran 16th or so. We had a top 20 around Rockingham in the spring. So we'll see. We're gonna end this, moving Jeff Bodine out of the way. And now up to 34th. Trying to catch up with these folks just ahead. Let's see what we can do here. Coming to 30 laps to go here, and we just got past the 15 of Rich Bickle. We're now in this little pack. Oh, we got a bit of momentum. Let's just try it 3 wide on Mayfield and Mast, and we make that move work. So that's 31st position for us. 2 and 1 go now behind Mikey. 2 times the race winner this season. Didn't think I would say that. Genuinely, I thought. I didn't think Michael was going to win a race, but he did twice now. I also didn't think that Ward Burton was going to win a race, and he did it a couple of weeks ago in Martinsville. Some of the folks that haven't won so far that I thought were going to win were Dale Earnhardt and Bobby Labonte. Neither of them has won a race this season. Bobby is, I think, 12 in points. He has had, for his standards, not the best season. I wouldn't say a dismal season, but just a weak season overall. I think only 4 top 5s and a couple more top 10s. I don't think even double-digit top 10s. So he's been leading some laps and he's been running well sometimes, but just not good enough. Look at that. Now we're kind of in a position where I can make the outside line work a little bit around LePage, just get past Waltrip and Benson. Up in the 23rd position. LePage got his first top 10, by the way, last week at Phoenix. I think now I record that, obviously. Still in the same recording session as Talladega and Phoenix. I think I actually got to talk about the top 10 at Phoenix. So, but he was one of them. Finished 9th. We're gonna come down pit lane now, as the tires are just dead. Not gonna repair the damage we sustained from the tank slapper on the wall. Just, well, it wasn't a real tank slapper, it was just that scratch. Leader hasn't come in right now. Oh, now they're coming in. Okay. Yeah, just the car was just not turning the way it had been before, so I thought now it's the right decision to pit. Also gonna hydrate here. And there comes Dale Jarrett, the race leader, to his pit stall. And Wally Dahlback already out. Got beat out of pit lane there by the 23, but I think we've actually got past one of Steve Park. So we might have gained a couple of positions here. Alright. Let's go back pushing. Car will come to us towards the end of the run. That's what I know. So, running in the top 20 or so by the end of this pit cycle. So we're good. I think we're good. Someone's blown up. Who's that? That's LePage. Kevin LePage. Blown up. After a top 10 run at Phoenix last time out. We are currently, as we passed Schrader, that means we're going to be 14th. And we got the top 10 in sight, I'd say. You know, if we keep pushing, keep our head down, should be able to get a top 10 finish here at the end of the day. After all, so still all good. Top 10, solid result. Consistency is key here. That's all we gotta do. Jarrett leads. Mark Martin is 9th and Jeff Gordon 3rd. So Jeff Gordon would gain some points on Mark. I don't know if Jeff actually led a lap. I don't think he has. But he would still gain. So Mark could be a little bit relaxed for the championship showdown as it now stands at Atlanta. But he shouldn't be too relaxed, I'd say. Now trying the inside of John Andretti. Got past Michael Waltrip through that. Michael Waltrip got past John Andretti. 15 to go. In 14th position. We'll see what we can do here. Ooh, car a little up the racetrack, not what I wanted to have. So, gotta wait a couple more laps before my tires start to fall off, and theirs even worse. And that's where we can pounce. I think make a run for the top 10. Don't spin it. Ricky Rudd there is in 10th, I assume, as long as he isn't a lap down. We look at it, yes, Ricky Rudd is in the top 10. He's the last car in the top 10, so if we pass Ricky Rudd, that's another 10th place on the board. Coming out 2:13 to go. With Schrader still at my back bumper. Kind of looking aggressive, kind of making that Skull Bandit big, but not being able to pass me. And he, on the other hand, has Joe Nemechek kind of pushing. Trying to get past the 33 car. 12 to go. Kind of lost some ground there, but we have to wait. See if they come back to us. On 9 laps to go. Trying to find a way past the 23 of Jimmy Spencer. Ricky Rudd is still for the top 10. Derek Cope just ahead is a lap car. So he doesn't matter. Why Dahlback in 9th, and we don't even have him in the picture. So the best we can get here, I'd say, is a 10th, but I'm not even sure about that. Once again, a little brush with the wall. Coming to 8 to go. I just want to have these folks lose their tire grip so I can make a run. Maybe now. No, not quite, not quite. Spencer helped me off real good here. Was slow enough through the center of the corner that I didn't get a pass. A chance to try to pass him. Now got to clear the lap car of Cope. Oh, not quite. We're gonna send it. We're gonna send it, and that worked. Up into 13th place we go. Michael Waltrip's now for the top 10 spot, as he's overtaken Ricky Rudd. We gotta get past the 30 car. Might as well pass the 43 for 12th position in the process. Not quite, as Cope slows on the exit. Okay, we gotta go around him probably, because he won't give me that inside line. Not in a position where we can go around the outside yet. Cope trying to fight back for some reason on John Andretti. Just costing him time, costing me time, costing John time. Now I got past him, and obviously Michael Waltrip used that to run away from us. 5 laps to go now. I think a top 10 could be tough. We'll see. The car's rising up the racetrack through the center of the corner. Gotta pass Derek. I'm trying to hold him back. I don't even know what I'm talking. I just want to get this race done with. I'll be honest. I'm just functioning right now. Yeah, I don't think we could get him. Look at the advantage they have right now. And if I try to push it, that's what's happening. So we might have to settle for 13th here. Maybe 12th if we can get past Ricky Rudd. Steve Park now made his way up behind me there. Didn't even know where he came from. Just look. No grip. These folks still have grip. Yeah, right front is killed. Ready to go. Gonna come to the white flag. Dale Jarrett already took it, as you can see, by the white flag being displayed here. Moving Ricky Rudd out of the way. He's got some damage to his front end there even. As we move our way into 12th position, white flag one more time around. Could have been a better result, I'd say, but after spinning my ass and having to come from the back of the pack, I think it's going to be a somewhat decent result. This is, as it stands now, we're going to wait until we cross the line so that we confirm all the results. Out of 4, Dale Jarrett has won this race from Sterling Marlin, Jeff Gordon, Jeff Burton, Rusty Wallace, Bob Labonte, Mark Martin, crucially, in 7th. So the championship will be going to Atlanta. Carl Petty ran good at Rockingham, as he does, historically speaking. Ward Almbeck and Michael Waltrip were your top 10 at the end of the day. And so now, going into this final race one more time in 1998, Mark Martin leads by 108 over Jeff Gordon. That means Mark Martin pretty much just has to start the race and finish inside the top 20, and he is safe no matter what happens. But he still has to do that, and he's shown in the past 10 weeks that he can be in for a bad result. And when I say a bad result, I mean a bad result. So it's still, if Gordon has the speed he has pretty much always, he could walk away with a championship at the end of the season. He's got one more top 5 than Mark has, but 2 less top 10s, and obviously 4 less wins. Rusty Wallace mathematically eliminated, so it can only be Mark Martin and Jeff Gordon, Dale Jarrett, Jeff Burton, Dale Earnhardt. The highest points position we can finish is actually 6th. We are 30 points behind Dale. The lowest we can go is 9th. No, actually 8th. So we could stay in 7th. We could advance one more position, or we could lose one if Jerry Mayfield outruns us by some points. By 118 to be specific. So he has to pretty much win the race. We have to have another hauler of a race. Howler of a race. That's the proper word, isn't it? I don't know. I don't care. Then we got John Andretti and Bobby Hamilton, your top 10 in the point standings right now, with one more race to go. So then the Napa 500 will be the next one. I'm not going to record that today because I want to give a proper send-off for this season. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a like, subscribe, see you all next time. Have a good one, and goodbye, for the season finale will come shortly.